Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Cinco de Mayo. We just had May the 4th be with you yesterday. I did not know that that is actual holiday now for Star Wars. So for all you fans out there, that's pretty cool. And then follow up it was a good weekend. So start off with a funny joke. I saw a lot of people drinking tequila today. I had zero, so I'm here. I'm prepared. I had a lot of water and supplements. I have a 2 week or 2 month old baby next to me. He's sleeping though. But today I'm just going to cover the basics. This is going to be a team training kind of, you're going to hear a heart to heart from Ryan, probably from me too. I'm going to kind of go through a PDF that actually Ryan just sent me that was Tony's. Well, he sent it to me before, but I have not studied it. I'm sorry. And then I'm going to go over the back office and I'm going to go over some tools that we use as a team. Even if you're not a part of our team or you're watching this from somewhere else, you'll understand where these tools are from and how to use them. So, diving right in, here's the PDF that we got, which is awesome. And I'm going to drop this somehow into our Telegram chat so people can use this. So when we did this, when I've listened to Tony talk about this, this was powerful. Like to me, it's like go watch that a couple times and do this replay. Watch it, study it, write down, take some notes. I've took down some notes here as well. Sorry, not totally prepared. Been running around with these kids. And when um ever someone speaks like Tony or Billy, you got to try to take as many notes as you possibly can because is these guys know their stuff. Billy's been here for what, 8 years, and they just know what's going on. So, kind of getting into this blockchain. Blockchain is moving so fast. Where these guys were when they bought the Gala nodes, what not 3 years ago, 2017, 2018. It took a while to get online to host them. They had to write code, they had to host them on their own computers. And most times, if you have a node, you have to host it on your own computer, and it's like one node a computer. So we luckily host ours in the cloud, up there in Block Fabric, which is phenomenal. So easy to do. That's one thing I love about this company is they're making it easier and easier for us. If you haven't seen that town hall meeting, I hope that replay gets out soon. I haven't checked my email. It might be out, but phenomenal updates, almost like mind blowing, tons of overview and updates. So the blockchain from where it was then to now, we're moving so much faster. Everything is getting put on the blockchain. The internet back then, when we first started the internet, remember even trying to log on? It was such a pain in the butt. Like you literally would put your CD-ROM, your CD in there, start the machine, it starts making all that noise. You go start dinner, you come back, you're almost on there to check your internet email, right? So imagine where we are now in the internet from where we were then. But blockchain is moving so much faster. So like that's the type of technology that I want to be a part is something like when the dot-com era came, I didn't know anything about all this, thought it was kind of weird. And then all of a sudden that's everything we're doing is using the internet. So now we're in the blockchain. We're here. We're new. If you're part of this, you're part of our team, you're on here, you're going to dive into a world of information that is going to be hard for you to really express to people. So, on the team training side, I want to make this easier for you to share it with people. You don't have to be an expert in blockchain, but you got to be a professional inviter and somebody that sends out information and makes it simple. So just diving into this and just going over the basics, like nearly like to me, there's over 420 million cryptocurrency owners worldwide now. What was it like 6 years ago? There was only like two or three coins on Coinbase. So we're moving fast. We're adopting everything quicker. Companies are getting onto the blockchain. Everything is adopting way faster than where we were. So, what's a node? I'm no expert at this. I rather send a video that says what's a node than me explaining it. If I have to explain it, I get put on the spot. I use this analogy you see right here. That's a cell phone tower. If if say my buddy's on here, Jim, he owns this land. He's a farmer and I own AT&T and I need to connect my network, but I have to talk to Jim because he owns all this land. Hey Jim, can I use just a little plot to put a cell phone tower up? All right, sure. What are you going to give me? Well, I'm going to give you monthly rewards, money. All right, cool. Sounds great. So I buy that little piece of land from him and I put a cell phone tower up, at lease it basically. Then I'm connecting my network. So that's kind of what we're doing with these nodes on the blockchain. We're connecting our computers, which then we're hosting them in the air, the clouds, like Block Fabric. We're hosting the nodes there. So we don't have to host our technical computers, but we're hosting our nodes to the blockchain to help that just work smoother, bring more to it, and just make it run a lot, faster and better. So that's kind of how I explain it. I'm not an expert at this, but that's what I would have to say if I was in a situation where I had to talk about it. Cell phone towers owning land. Like we don't own the blockchain, but we can buy nodes to put onto the blockchain. So we don't own the cell phone service, but they can rent pieces of our land and give us money. So by us having a node and we put it online, we get daily tokens, daily rewards. So going into how to participate in this, you become a node owner, and that's great. Just become a node owner, or you can become a node owner and help others become node owners as well. And they do pay very, very well. So diving into kind of like a disclaimer, and I'm gonna keep this simple, guys. It's team training. I just tell everybody there's no guarantees in anything. I mean, there's no guarantees that we wake up tomorrow, but there's no guarantees that we buy switch reward, switch token, or sorry, switch nodes or grow nodes or whatever node it is, and it just takes off to $1 jillion, or it just comes out and it's less than 1 cent, or it doesn't even come out. I'm just saying we can't make guarantees. We can't look forward and give statements. We can't tell people, hey, if you buy a grow node, you're going to be a millionaire. We cannot do that. You can't do that. You can't post about it. That's this one thing about this company is the compliance side of it is huge. And, I mean, if you haven't seen the compliance side, look at the compliance team. Ken Cuccinelli is on our compliance team. He's the head advisor. He is a former attorney general in Virginia. He's also worked for Homeland Security, and he's here to make sure everything is ran right and done right. Her and him and Kat Bonner to make sure that we don't have any problems with the SEC. And everything that Connect is doing is right. We actually have nodes. We don't have synthetic nodes like some other companies out there that, I'm not going to say their names, but they're no longer a company. We actually have nodes and we actually have to host them online to receive tokens. So, to receive rewards. We don't just get paid rewards for no reason. So kind of going back to this,
Ryan,
yep, go ahead.
I'm not asking you to say the name of a company, but are you saying that something happened recently with a company that was basically trying to say they were doing something similar as Connect and they're not in business anymore? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, I mean, I got all that information from the guy that you just sent a message to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I
Wow.
mean,
You'll have to fill me in later. Okay.
yeah, I
Uh,
mean, there's a lot of companies, and a lot of those people from those companies got duped, and they're over here, and they're massively excited. So,
Damn. Okay.
we got all these brands like you see behind me. These are different brands inside of Connect. Connect has they're over $1 billion in infrastructure. We don't have to um, use people's money to build the brands. The company literally helps the different brands launch. We don't like people, me, you, Ryan, Jim, Sally, James, all of us. It's not like they need our money. They don't need our money. So the cool part is they just launched two new brands, Raleigh and Rev. Those are still at 2,500 a piece. Come May 10th, I think, was it May 10th? That's gonna switch, and they're gonna be like 3,500 or 4,000. Like they're gonna go way up.
Yeah. Yeah. Rev and Rally are at 2,500 until May 10th. And then it says that they're going to go up. at least $1,000, maybe more, but we don't know for sure. So,
And this is something like they're gonna keep doing this. I was talking to Tony and a couple other people, and they're like, over the years, we'll have thousands of brands because if you kind of look into just this part right here, we're like the World Economic Forum, the blockchain cloud disruptor, 867 trillion. It is hard to even say that word. Is in traditional markets are going to be moving over to the blockchain, right? So think about where we're at right now with just a handful of brands to where we're going to be in 5 years or 3 years, as fast as this company is moving and the brands that they're bringing on. So now, kind of going back to, some of the brands here, we got Galvin, Grow. Galvin, I mean, this is cool technology with Galvin. Adam Sharp, he's developed software, an app, and a wearable watch that will help you take control of your health and your wellness. You download the app and you wear the technology. It listens to over, I think, 2,500 voice infractions to tell you how you're feeling. Your energy's high, your energy's low, your stress is high, your stress is low, and it will reward you in tokens for fulfilling the like the task that they're going to give you. Like, hey, if you're stressed out, how about you do this? If you're low energy, how about you do this? And they'll give you tokens, right? So this is one of our brands that's going to go to market. One of the closer brands going to market. Same thing with Grow. We had a Zoom with Will, and I mean, I can't explain this nearly as good as him. He's the CEO of the company, but Will, they have, with Grow, they have 7 farms that are a part of Grow. And one of them is the largest regenerative farm, and it's called Royal Ranch, and it's out of Washington State. Grow has given us, the customers, the power to understand what we're eating, basically. They put a QR code on your ribeye, and you know what the cow ate when it went to the doctor, what was maybe injected with, when it died, who its parents were, basically every single thing you can understand about it. So that QR code is pretty exciting, because I mean, I buy beef down at the grocery store down here where I live, and I really don't know where it's from. They don't even tell you. If I ask, they just laugh at me. So now we know where it's from, what it's if it was frozen, or if it was just, refrigerated the whole time before you got it. And another cool thing about this is now it's cheaper for us as the customers, and the farmers will make more profit. So it's a win-win for everybody, farmers and us, and it kind of cuts out the middleman. So, and you can use these Grow tokens right now if you live close to one of those 7 different places, Puerto Rico, Washington, places like that. So, along with Grow, here's basically where our food comes from. Now we can kind of just say, forget all this and get it directly from Grow, where we know exactly what and how it was made. And it wasn't, I mean, you look at some of this and you're like, oh my God, I've ate all this. And it is scary. I'm not going to dive into this hardcore, but and then part of Grow, they're going to have an app. You track it, you track your food. I think this is a great conversation piece. And the reason why I love Grow, Billy's like, grow, 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 when I first met him. So that's the one that I've jumped on. That's the one that everybody's jumped on. And we're all excited about that. So we have a great overview from Will, and Billy was actually on too with that. So now jumping into another one that's close to market. So Galvin, Grow, Element, these are 3 that's close to market. So is Switch, and so is the Win Smart Nodes too. So Scott was actually on a show called Jungle Book. So he basically has developed a way uh, for the community of miners to actually leave the ground better from when they got there. So like they'll come in, and you'll know where your gold came from, your jewelry, your lithium batteries, where they're mined, if they were mined ethically, make sure there was no kids involved in what you're using, make sure it was adults, and then taking care of the land after the mining, like going in and planting trees, putting in the right type of dirt for farming. So, I mean, there's a lot more to this, and I will show you where to go for that. But YouTube is a phenomenal resource. So is Discord, and so is even in our back office and Share. So kind of speed up a little bit here. Switch. We're gonna have her on Thursday. I don't want to butcher this at all right now, but Kathy Roberts, when she talks about
Brian, we're gonna have her on Tuesday night,
Tuesday,
not
sorry,
Thursday.
Tuesday, sorry. We're gonna have her on Tuesday night, a couple days from now. Was that the 7th? May 7th. Yep, May 7th. We'll have her on. She is the president of Discover Bank. She was I mean, she was a co-founder of Discover Card. So my thing with this, and like just we're in team training. If you're watching this too, I know she's got lawyers. I know she's smart. She's not going to get connected within a company like Connect without doing her research. And when I read all this about her, I was like, all right, cool. I know I'm in the right spot. If you know what I mean on that side of it, because I've seen so much stuff out there, but then when you see somebody at this caliber, you're like, all right, obviously they vetted this company out way better than I ever could. So this is a phenomenal wallet to use a custodial side to it and a non-custodial side. It means basically like you'll be able to buy crypto and move it to the other side of the wallet, which you have the 12-word seed phrase to. And then from there, you can move it wherever you want. You can do that almost instantly. You don't have to wait weeks, days, or anything moving it, buying it on Coinbase or crypto.com and Kraken. You can just buy it here, move it there. Then they have a switch prepaid card. You can, you take your grow tokens, you move them over, you swap them to the card basically, or you swap them to USD and put them in your bank account. So like they'll have different aspects to this. This will be your all-in-one exchange slash wallet, and probably be the best, most creative one and easiest to use that I've ever seen. So now jumping into Rev, we just had the CEO on the other day, and it's in our Telegram group. This is phenomenal. I did not know they have like a whole network marketing company behind this. So this is going to get major exposure from all over the world, global, right? So why would anybody that works for Uber or Lyft want to stay at those companies when Rev will pay you, what was it, almost 20 to 40% more as a driver? And then the passenger, myself, if I call a Rev ride, I pay, I think it's 10 to 20 something percent less. So, and then at the same time, I get tokens for getting on a ride. As a driver, you get tokens for picking someone up, for not canceling, you get extra tokens. So you're getting incentivized all over the place. Like this is a major no-brainer and going to shift how the ride space goes. When we first learned, hey, we actually are supposed to get into strangers' cars now, and they're going to take us places. Now, like, why not make it where those people that are picking up strangers to get paid more, and for us to get incentivized and paid less to even do that? So I'm not going to go too much into that. Rally, I love the idea of this. And honestly, for just more than, then it's not Rally anymore. It's going to be like R-Link, I think is the name of it. It's not going to be Rally, but Darren did a phenomenal job explaining this and then why. My big takeaway on R-Link is it's a video conference software like we're on right now. And if I hosted a R-Link, which is AKA Zoom, I would get incentivized for hosting it. So that's pretty cool. I'd get the tokens. Also, all of the data that I would show, if I'm showing you my bank account, if I work for a corporate American, I'm showing people's detailed information. Everything is basically, I lost my train of thought, but it is not compromised. Your stuff's not compromised. This is owned by people in the United States. It's not owned by China like Zoom is. So we control that data. The legal team part, I kind of went over that. Phenomenal. Getting into that is huge. It all starts with a win node. And you don't have to get a win node. But if you're going to ever share this at all, or if you want to make some extra tokens because you're hosting some of these other brand nodes on the right side, you want to get a win node. So by hosting a switch, Galvin, Grow, Element, Rev or Rally or Hyper or uh, Elevate, any of those will produce more tokens on win for just having those hosted. So I tell everybody, go get 5 because there's $7,500 off within 90 days of making your account. It's that simple. Instead of paying 10,000, you're paying 2,500 for win nodes. And you're going to generate a lot if you're sharing it. If you're not sharing it, you're still going to generate some. But if you're sharing it, you're going to be able to do a lot more with it, and you're going to get a lot more from it. So one win node normally is 2,000. That coupons make it 500. um Keep going here. Partners 100% payout. They pay 100% out on the win notes. So if you're getting 20%, you're getting paid 100% of that 20%, if that makes sense, because the brand nodes you get paid 20% of 50% of that. So say Ryan recruited me, I bought $10,000 of brand nodes, he would get 20% on 5,000. If I bought $2,500 in win nodes, he would get 20% on 2,500, not half of it. So hopefully that makes some sense. I went over this part. Create a free account, go in, start doing some information, learn as well. This incentive is still here for anybody that wants to run at and hit a certain rank called Blockbot 5, and you will receive 5 free win smart nodes by doing that before May 10th. You never know. It might be extended. We're arguing with them. But if you're on here, you'll understand. So becoming getting started and buying a win node, you're a droid. Buying basically anything, you're a droid. But to share this and make money, you need to at least buy 1 win node. We do have the way that you can buy you can buy 0 and go sell 5 win nodes. And when you sell 5 win nodes, they will actually attach you 1 for free, and then you can get compensated on everything after that. So it says right here, that part. And then the next part, everything in this company is about being a block bot, and being a block bot will pay you more, along with it. You want everybody in the company to become a block bot. So to become a block bot, you want to sell at least to 1 win node to each, to 5 different people, at least 1 win node to each of them. Okay. I always strive for helping every person buy 5 win nodes because that's the discounted deal. But with that, you're going to need, out of those 5 direct people that you enroll with at least 1 win node, to at least have 10,000 volume somewhere in that community. It could be on the next level down. It can all come from, one of them, but you at least need 5 personally referred droids. And then out of that, you need $10,000 throughout that organization, throughout that friend chain, they would say. And then this is still in the back office on the buy 5 smart nodes, and then you get the 1 year of free hosting credits, or buy 10, you get 2 years. And read that PDF up top, click on it, because there you pay it and then they reimburse you through the wallet, through Connect Pay. So that's something to just pay attention to, that part. So like there's like an overview of what I would normally do when I do like a straight up overview for people. And then kind of jumping into, here's some great resources, right? So we got, let me minus myself down here a little bit. We got Connect Medium. This is like a blog. It's like a newspaper online. Okay. This is all about kind of what's going on in Connect. They kind of update it once a week, once every other week, and kind of keep people updated. This is in our Telegram, right? It's in our Telegram. There's Connect on X, which is Twitter. So you can go through here, see what they're posting here, and utilize this for ways of marketing for yourself. They got a Facebook page. Facebook page is it's packed full of information, honestly. So if you're like, man, I don't have any images, what do I get? You go to the Facebook page and click photos. Look, what? There's so much information here. Find something that you like and go post it on your stories, right? Go to post, start scrolling through, see what's going on. If you like any of these, they're pretty straightforward there. Then you got connect on Instagram. Same thing. Go through here, see what you like, steal some information, post it yourself, get some more education on there. Then you got them on YouTube. YouTube is phenomenal. You want to know about Element at a way bigger way? Watch course 1, course 2, course 3. You like my buddy Shane watched all the ones on Grow, and Grow 1, 2, and 3. He went and bought like 15 Grow nodes. He was like, I am so impressed. This is going to change everything about the way that we eat. So there's shorter videos here as well. There's, what's a node in almost every language. I speak English, so I send that one. If I speak to someone in Spanish, I'll send them one in Spanish. And then Discord full tutorials for beginners, brand new, pretty cool. So these are different ways how to create an account, how to using different channels, using the mobile version, different. So they're adding to this, which is great to see. Connect 2-minute intro. That's something I will show you guys in a minute as well. So now going into the back office, if you create an account and you're brand new, or you bring someone on that's brand new, and what did you share with them? First thing is at the top, share button. First, see the special offer, click these and read them. Click it and just read what it says. Because this is the offers right now. So just read through these. It'll talk about, the win nodes and everything. It'll talk about coupons expire after 90 days, 90 days of creating your account. Okay. That's kind of what that talks about. So I'll X that out of the way. But if I'm brand new, and even to this day where I'm at right now, if Ryan's like, hey, what's this stuff you're posting all the time? I'm gonna go, man, I'm gonna send you a short little video that talks about it. I'm literally gonna click right here on connect explainer, share. See that? I'm gonna click this. See these little numbers in here? That's like my coding of my personalized link. So I'm gonna copy that and I'm gonna paste it to him. So he'll click it and it'll open up just like this. He'll click it and
If you're looking for a
watch the video, right? And then if he likes what he sees, he'll click join connect and it'll say create an account. Bam. He creates his account. He sets his wallet up. Now he's on his way to going and purchasing win nodes or kind of getting whatever he wants to get. So first thing, how do you get started? What do you send to people? This is what you send. You send Connect Explainer either the 4-minute 49-second video or the 2-minute 40-second video. It's just a shorter version of it. And then what's a node? Same thing. Click share, copy, paste it to them. If you're in, what I would say to do is come in here, watch all these videos, watch all the ones on Switch. She does this one right here, Switch Node Explainer. It's a brilliant way to explain it. And then about the custodial and non-custodial side to Switch, watch those. And you can send these to people and say, hey, we're going to have the CEO. She was president of Discover Card and Discover Bank on Tuesday. And you can send these to people and say, hey, just want you to take a look at this, and I'm going to invite you to an overview on Tuesday night. Galvin, same thing. Learn about this. Element, Give, Grow, Elevate, Hyper. We got all these different ones to watch the videos. Here it took me a minute, but the video is right here is where you click it, because all the other ones say right here, but this one, it's right there at the top. I was like, this one doesn't have the way to watch the video. Yes, it does. So if someone's like, which node did you buy? I'm going to send them the Grow Explainer and say, this is the one I bought. Copy the link and send it to them. And I'll say, here's also, they talk about the app as well, because they go on the street and start asking people, what'd you eat today? Where's it from? And they're like, I have no idea. You're scaring me. you know, and then you got projects we love, Wind, Switch, Galvin, Element, you know, and it kind of just goes down through them. And these are, you just click on it, it just kind of talks about it. There's a short video sometimes, kind of just does a little overview of what they are. You know, Wind's like our native token. And one thing I was talking about earlier, by hosting other nodes, see these ones down here where it says Wind 630, Wind 630. By hosting other nodes, they give you Wind tokens for doing that. Right. That's one thing I didn't go over, the action points. They actually, by helping people in your team make money, by helping people host 5 Wind nodes, by being in at earlier than other people in the blockchain, you're going to get compensated on more Wind nodes. So when I get anything I do to get started with anybody, I click share nodes. If you're new and you're walking through somebody to buy a node, you just click buy node. These stacks are they're up to you if you want to promote those or you want to use them. All the same ones are right here, right? This is just like, hey, here's our Wind stack node. It's $10,000. You add it to cart, you see it drops down to 2,500 instantly. You don't even have to apply the tokens. The launch stack right here, these are our newest brands listed, right? I got some hypers. I got a Rev and a Rally. You know, okay, so X those out. And then you got the ones closest to launch. Right here, Grow, Wind, Switch, Element, Galvin. And one thing you notice is closest to launch are more expensive than the ones that are not, are a little bit older, or sorry, newer. Well, that's the thing. Like with Rally right now, in Rev, they're $2,500 and you're going to own the most rewards ever from when that starts going. May 10th, those are going to be $3,500 at the minimum. So they just went up $1,000. So this stack will actually go up to 15,500. You know what I mean? And then every time 100 nodes are sold, you see down here where it talks about 80 left here. On that one, that goes up to 5,100. Grow already went up on us. How about that? I haven't checked the account since yesterday, and it's already went up. So 93 left, this goes up to 4,800. Same thing with this one, 40 left, that goes up to 2,600.
Brian,
Yep,
you know why Hyper is different?
yep. So Hyper is, there's 500,000 of those nodes instead of 100,000 nodes. So what they did was like one Hyper node is actually equivalent to 1/5 of a node.
Okay,
So instead of it being 5,000, what was that? 6,000, I don't know, 300 for
Uh-huh.
no, you can get it at this. So you can get it a little bit cheaper and participate in this. And Hyper's
So the price goes up every 500 nodes then?
yeah, the price goes up for every 500.
Got
You can see where there's 334 left and the price goes up.
Got it.
You know, and that's like I'm bullish on that one because I like the price and it gets everybody a node that they keep for life. And Hyper is actually building the blockchains out for every brand that we have now and coming on. So these guys play a big, intricate role with our company. So I'm like, well, it's a good one to get, and it's a doable price. So for most people, and then you know you come down, you see a bunch of different ones. There's tons of different ones. We got a lot, and there's more coming. Academy right now, they're going to put in a new academy. I don't know how soon, but you can go through here, learn, educate yourself on blockchain, cryptocurrency, wallets, dive into higher information about blockchain, and you know it's really cool actually. I mean, it's not bad to do. And then you got basically your blockbot report. Let's just dive into this. This is cool because this is where you're going to see your stuff. You're going to see your Wind nodes here. You're going to see your Grow. You're going to see your Hyper that you have or whatever else that you bought and the amount that you have. Okay. You're not going to see the Grow and the Hyper show up in the wallet. because you created a wallet for Grow and for Hyper or Element or Switch when you linked your account when you first created that node. Well, here in the next month, they're going to pop out Wallet 2.0. Then the wallet part, you'll just come in here and there'll be a button on the top and it'll say migrate all wallets, something along those lines. You'll click that. And when you click that, you'll put in your 12-word phrase, and then every wallet for every brand that you have will go into this one wallet. And people then will not have to go and create all those 12-word seed phrases to all those separate companies because you already have it here. So pretty sweet, just making things simple for us. I love that aspect. So back to Blockbot report. What I kind of checked most here, I click on win and just kind of see, what's the distribution look like and kind of go in. Here's when I started. March 12th was the first day I got some win. March 13th, I got more. Well, I did some action points. I enrolled some people. And you can see I was like top 408 in the company. And then I enrolled more people. Some of those people enrolled people. I start 155, 134, made 8,000, made 5,000, made 8,000, made 9,400. These are win tokens. You can see where first day, I only made 2,700. But once I'm hosting more nodes and I'm sharing this and receiving action points, which are like tokens, it's the same thing. Now, what today or yesterday, I got 6,000. Day before, 6,800. I've hit top 90, 97, just bounces around. Like, I don't care. As long as I'm in top 500, I'm happy. And then you'll see here, there's 5 days of pending. Well, the blockchain takes a little bit and then it distributes over here to your wallet, right? And if you're like, Brian, how do you have some in the wallet part with the ERC20 here? And because normally everybody's is going to go over here to the left. Well, what I did is I went to the bottom actually and clicked FAQ and I typed in win bridge. And when I did this, it literally had a way for me to do it. It said access WinBridge here. I clicked it. It brought me back to the wallet. And then it asked me if I wanted to transfer the bridge, basically. Do I want to do a bridge transfer? I said, sure, why not? So I clicked it. And then how much? I was like, oh, let's do max. I got 109,000. I'll get 108,000. It's 1,000 win tokens to do this. And it costs a little bit of Ethereum to do it. So I preview it, submit it, put my passcode in. I think that's it. Hit transfer. And then within 24 hours, those will show up in the Win ERC20. That's how you do the bridge. Bam, done. I know they're going to have this a lot smoother, but for right now, that's what I did. And I learned it off of an email that comes from the company. So, I mean, I pay attention to emails. That's what I do. And I hate it, but I do, if you know what I mean. But you see the rest. I mean, you see your Grow's making 2,877 yesterday. When I first got Grow, I was making 2,913. So you can see it's growing down a little bit by more node owners. I've had a total of 150,000 of them. So that's kind of the Blockbot report. You can dive in a little bit deeper and like say your win, say I want to see yesterday, I click that little arrow to the side and it starts talking about action points, reward points. These are basically more tokens, what that means. Friendship points right here. Friendship points are from your team that you've enrolled. Blockchain points are from what I'm receiving because I enrolled before more people on the blockchain. So yeah, timing does help here. It helps you receive more tokens. Look, I got 21 tokens just because I enrolled a little bit sooner than most people. So that's going to be huge as time goes by because this company's not going anywhere. So that's kind of Blockbot report. Wallet.
Hey, Brian,
Yep.
can you elaborate a little bit on what action points are, please?
Yeah, let me go back to there. And
Okay.
action points are simply just doing what's necessary if you're building a business. It's not necessarily you doing a certain thing and watching anything. It's, let's go down here because it shows here. So like action points, every time you earn $100, you can get some points. So I earned some $100, I got 7 points, or maybe earn more. Every time a friend earns $100, every time you help someone in your team earn $100, every time you operate a Win Smart node or a Win Light node, which I don't have one, I don't know who does, but I have, I operate 5 of them, so I get 5 extra points just for that, which are tokens. Every time a team member operates a Win Smart node. Okay. Every time you operate 5 active Win Smart nodes, bam, get a point for that. Every time a team member operates 5 active Win Smart nodes, same thing. These are the action points, guys. And then, like I said, the blockchain ones, you get these on the right over here just because you've enrolled before other people. Ryan is getting this because he's enrolled before other people. If he enrolled before me, he makes some stuff off of here just because he enrolled before me. So, and that'll probably be in our PDF on our marketing page right here. Oh, that's the voting. Voting is when the community has a vote on maybe let's work on a compensation plan, or let's launch a node, or let's change it, or let's list it. Different things like that. The community has voting. Connect wallet. My advice, you're on here listening. If you're going to make any money here, you need to have Ethereum in here. You see, I got $20 in here. I probably need to add a little bit more. If you want to add some, you just click receive and you send it to that wallet address, and then click done on your phone, and it'll show up in your wallet. By doing that, that is used as gas fees for anything that you move in and out. So like you can see my tether right here at 30 cents. If I go down to Connect Pay, you can see I have 3,000 sitting here in my Connect Pay. So if I want, I can withdraw request. I can click here, I can hit max, I can hit preview transaction, hit the check, hit submit. It's $20 to withdraw it. When I do that, it goes to my wallet. And then it'll show right here. And to withdraw it from here, maybe move it to my Exodus wallet or my Switch wallet or wherever I want to move it to, I need Ethereum right here for gas fees. So add some Ethereum to your account. You just click on it, click receive again, and then you just send it there, QR code or that wallet address right there. So that's how you can get your money out that you're earning, and then just be prepared. So now back to the dashboard, we got my nodes. This simply is just the nodes that you have right here in this account. That's what I got. Okay, dashboard, my team. This talks about my organization. I don't know all the specs on why Pioneer is phenomenal, but I did understand when Billy said by becoming a pioneer, you will get paid on everything blockchain related. So when that happens, it is like, hurry up and get to Pioneer, because no matter who or what, if they're above you or underneath you or on sideline of you or joined 6 years ago, you're going to get some more incentives from being a pioneer. So what it is, it's 2 levels. It's just your level 1 directly, directs, and your friends that you've directly enrolled. They're friends. And it's either Win nodes or the other brands. So why do I like Hyper? Because Hyper's cheaper and it'll help me get to 250. Why are Win nodes important? Because you want to get to 250 and have a total of 500. So if we all work together and go after 5 Win nodes and promote the Hyper nodes as well, we'll grow to Pioneer a lot faster. And there's only going to be a certain amount of pioneers. It's just a heads up on that. If you're working to be a block bot, you also will have a box right here that'll show you that you need a certain amount of people. Could be it'll be 5 people, and it'll say like either 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5 or 1 out of 5, and then the total amount also that you're qualifying sales. So, you know, just pay attention to that, read that. If you don't understand it, screenshot it, send it to me or Ryan, and we'll work with you and try to answer those questions. And then it just talks about like who's all in your organization. You can click on win nodes. It shows everybody that has win nodes. See 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I try to tell everybody go get 5 and host 5. You know, block bot progress. You can click on this and kind of see, you know, who's closest to Blockbot. 23 out of 5 definitely was a Blockbot. They are changing that. So now it's like, hey, how close are you to having 5 people that have at least 1 win and 10,000 underneath you? So pretty cool. You know, I mean, just making our way, doing what we can to grow this thing, because I truly think that this is going to be the most life-changing thing we ever get a part of. So, you know, Connect Pay, every time you make a sale, it normally takes about 24 hours for it to generate and show up on here between, for me, it's like 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock at night. It shows up on here. You click the drop down, you can see like what I've earned in USDT, what I've earned in USDC. You can see I've earned some win rewards as well. And it's kind of cool because I'm receiving daily payments of USDT, USDC, and win notes. I mean, what was it? Yesterday I made $73. I don't just node support, which is being top 50,000, top 5,000, top 500. Took a month, and after a month went by, this started showing up. So it's just a lot of extra money that's coming in. And then you can see some of the rewards that I've received from people that bought nodes. But these right here, you just request withdrawal, and then this will go to your wallet. Same thing with the USD and the USDC. So that part is, what else am I missing that we should cover, Ryan?
I mean,
Telegram. Let me show you guys Telegram really quick.
yeah, and you can also show them my Facebook group as well. Some people are a little more
let's-
acclimated and familiar with Facebook, if that's helpful. I mean, either one, whatever.
Let's do that. So before we do that, if you are on the computer and you're a Discord person, I'm going to share Discord with you. And the reason why is because I'm not a huge Discord person, but these guys are packed with information on Discord. So there's the community chat right here. First, you got to go to the Discord channel, verify yourself, make sure that you're real and not, you know what I mean, that they just want real people in here. But you'll see like people are talking in here all the time, sharing information, community, join the Rev on Discord. You know, like everybody's gonna have their own things. There's Win, there's a chat on Win, there's a chat on Switch, chat on Galvin, Element, Grow. You can see where I'm going here, every single one. So if you jumped into Grow and you're like, man, I want to go in here and ask some questions, you just go into the Grow chat, start asking questions. You know, here's a good overview from Will and Austin. Like, how cool is that? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't know this, or they're like, I don't get Discord. Discord is like,
Well, Brian, can you go back to the YouTube channel for Connect real quick and show them? They just posted not that long ago basic tutorials on exactly how to function inside Discord. Like you could literally learn exactly how to use Discord. Yeah, right there. Right there.
right here.
Yeah, 4 days ago. Look at that. I
And
mean,
really
it's literally 20 to 25 minutes, and you would literally have exactly what you need. And then you could literally start using Discord. I'm actually going to watch all of them myself because I'm not super familiar with Discord, just so I can start being in there so that I can be more in the know.
Exactly. I like it. Let me go here and find our Facebook group really quick.
I mean, there really is something to be said. Like, money is a value exchange. So if you're putting in extra time to learn how this business works, understand it, stay in the know, that is going to equate to value that you can add to other people that you're sharing it with. If you add enough value, you're going to end up attracting people that want to buy nodes and get involved. And the next thing you know, you're going to be earning money, rewards. So if everything's energy, I just remind myself, like, everything is worthwhile. If you increase the value of your knowledge, if you increase the value of what you understand, it's going to translate. It's going to increase your results.
Absolutely. So I'll drop this one. This is the Facebook group right here. And this is a group Ryan created. There's no links getting dropped in here or anything. You can see there's only 98 members, so we kind of keep it tight and try not to let people in here that don't know what's kind of going on, but invite your people in here so they can kind of keep updated and see what's going on. So it's just a great place. Ryan drops a lot of gold nuggets in here and stuff to be connected to and to pay attention to. So that is huge. Now I want to go into Telegram. So Telegram, I pin it to the top. You can see that little pin over here. You just click on it and you can click pin to the group. And it pins at the top of your whole Telegram. So that way all this crap down here doesn't get lost in all these stupid things. So Telegram, you're in. You can just come in and be like, "What's up, everybody? How you doing? You know, I'm new here. What do I check?" Well, you check the pinned messages up at the top. This little pin with the 3 little lines. You just click on that. The latest pin was right here with Rev. I need a pin, probably the one with Rally. There's a 7-minute overview of the compensation plan from Tony. Here is a really nice one that Sally did. And this is huge. Here's a link. You click on this, it goes right to Canva. If you have a new person, you can just put their name on there and a picture on there. And it's already done for you, all the graphics. So I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen that, but you know, I'll show you. You see that the graphics part right here? I think you can. I don't know if you can see that or not. I have to maybe reshare again. So when I click on that Canva link, here you go. There's like, and then you just click upload. You upload someone's picture. You go to your files, bang. There's some pictures. And then it drives right here. You drag it over, and then you just click on the name and you change the name, and you click on share. Click on download, and you choose the one you want to download. I unselect all of them and I choose the one I want to download. And that's it. That's how that worked. And I was like, this is cool. So that way, this is a resource that Sally did for us to help recognize people. And you've got questions with that, just ask in the Telegram. That's what we're here for. So that's another pin message. She puts all of it in there. She's really detail oriented. This is the Zooms on Tuesdays and Thursdays are on here as well. And then our Zooms on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sundays that we're doing now. Here's a great overview, complete overview from Tony and Billy. And then I edited just the Tony part where he just did the PowerPoint and went over the brands of the nodes. So there's like the same one, but just a shorter version. Here's one I did on basically withdrawing from my wallet to buy nodes inside of Connect. You know, I added Ethereum, I used it, and I went and bought some Hypernodes. Here's a little bit about Billy. I thought this was cool. His Instagram, an interview of him. If you ever got some downtime, watch that interview. It's pretty powerful. Here's a list of ones that I kind of need to edit a little bit and add some new ones on here. Just different overviews and different ones that we have. You know, overview, kind of going up a little bit more here. Rally one was good. Right here, number, I don't know which number that is, but node governance, website support, blog, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Discord. Here are all of your links that you're going to want to know. So I put those in the chat right now. You can copy those, save them to your notes on your phone. You know, go and follow them on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe on YouTube. You're going to see tons of information that you didn't even know existed. You get on Discord, download it, play with it, have fun with it. So only Blackbot report. I'm just kind of reading some of the messages now. I think Ryan answered all of them. Cool. Eat Nestle beef. Did I just eat Nestle beef? You're right. That is hilarious. You might have. This beef tastes like sugar. It's so delicious. So there's Telegram. It's literally in the pinned messages. And if you're new, you can click the search at the top and write whatever you're looking for in the group. But feel free to just ask questions like, hey guys, I'm new to Telegram. Can someone share the latest overview with me if you're confused? I'm not going to be like, what's wrong, you idiot? You know what I mean? Check the pinned messages. You're new. So just get on there, learn what you can learn. I'm going to post this on there and you'll have this replay. And we're right at an hour. I think that's about all I have for kind of like a team training. What I've done to build this is I've took resources from all of those places I've just shared with you, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, the Discord, and I've made images and I post about it. You know, hey, what do you know about blockchain technology? Here's a link to learning what a node is. I got that from my link in my back office under share. And I post it. People watch it and they go, what the heck is this? This looks cool. I need to get one of these nodes because it's like looks like the future is kind of going that way. So, you know, feel free to drop whatever information you guys have or what are you posting or curious about posts into Telegram as well. And from there you can kind of see what's going on. And if you're new to the group too, I wanted to share this with you. At the top, CU Leaders Group Chat. You click it. You click the name of the chat, right? See where it says members? See where it says media? You click on media. Here is a ton of photos. You can click on, files as well. You can click on links. You can click on voice, probably me and Ryan talking, leaving voice messages. Probably don't want to hear from us. But media, right here, this is anything. I've posted all these different recognition ones. Ryan has too. Post these random ones here. See what I mean? Like there is tons of stuff. You can take these and post them on your stories. It's just ways to help market. There's some great videos on here. You can post some recognition, be like, hey, our teams are blowing up. Look at all the people joining our community, and post all those people in your stories. There's videos on here. These are great videos. Talk a little bit about the company, about the trips. So I mean, there's a lot of information, guys, and it's all at your fingertips. Some people don't know that you can click on the top and go right into media and then have all this. They're just like, oh, I didn't even know that was there. It's like, yes, it's there. Click it, steal it, use it. I don't care ever if you steal anything I ever post, repost it and just put your name on it. Like I don't care. So that's all I have. I'm at the top of the hour. Ryan,
No, I think it's great. Yeah, we just don't want to take for granted that some people just don't know where to find this stuff. And I thought you did a really nice job. I'm glad we recorded it. We'll post it in the Telegram. We'll post it in my Facebook group. Feel free to share the recording with other team members that weren't able to be on live. Encourage them to, take an hour and watch it while they're eating dinner or while they're, doing something at the house and just have it on. They can even how to do it. I'm like, have them put it up on their big screen, and just watch it. And even if they don't get every little component of what Brian went over tonight, it takes a minute for all of this to kind of sink in. It takes a minute for you to kind of know where everything's at, but it gets easier and it gets easier. Then it makes it more fun. And then you enjoy, participating. It It builds your belief, it builds your confidence. I have one thing I was just going to tell everybody is when I get somebody that gets to a point where they're like, hey, you know, I've watched a few videos, or hey, I'm interested, or hey, I was on the Zoom. But you know, I need to dive in more. I kind of created this little 3-step thing. And I'll post this in the Telegram and in my Facebook. But I literally just text them and I put step 1, watch this 24-minute overview and take notes. And it's the 24-minute overview of Tony. And then I put step 2, set up your free account wallet with Connect United so you can access all the information on each of the projects. I put my link, and then I put 2 little asterisks and I say, once inside your account, please do these 2 things. Click the share button and watch all the 3 to 4 minute videos. Click the Academy button and go through that entire online classroom so you can be more educated. And then I put step 3, make a note in your calendar for Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. We do live Zooms every single week on those 3 evenings at the exact same time, at the exact same Zoom link, which is powerconnect24.com. And then I put, just plug in as much or often as you can to these, as the more you hear it, the more it will make sense. And my whole goal is to have 50 people, 100 people. And then as I duplicate this, 500 people, 1,000 people that have received, that they've had some type of conversation, they're interested, they've watched some videos, and the person they're connected to has sent them those 3 steps. Think of building your team and the community like a big pipeline. If you get more and more people into that 3-step pipeline where they're setting up a free account, they know where to look for stuff, they've watched the 24-minute overview, they have it in their calendar for our Zooms that are basically almost every 2 days, and they're plugging in occasionally. In a week, a month, you touch base, you check in, guess what? They're going to get more excited. They're going to understand it better. They're going to be more familiar. Maybe something happens and they come into some money they weren't expecting, and now they have more capital to deploy. And you've been setting them up to basically be connected, to drip on them, for them to learn. And then it's really just about being okay. Some people are going to end up moving forward. Some people are going to decide it's not for them. Just be kind, be mindful, and just increase your activity and just keep building your pipeline. And you will be shocked. The more you put in the front end of that pipeline, the more will come out on the other end. And if you really stick with something for 6 months, a year, 2 years, you know, Darren Hardy wrote a book called The Compound Effect. It's real. There's really something to your compounding efforts, your compounding money, your compounding focus. So don't get discouraged. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Just keep practicing these activities, keep putting people into the pipeline, keep exposing them, keep learning every day, and you may be shocked at where you end up in a year or 2. Could be life-changing, you know, but have a lot of fun in the process. That's my advice.
I love it. So thanks guys for spending this hour with us tonight. And we'll see you Tuesday with Kathy. You know, just make sure I say that a couple times, because I said Thursday on accident. But Tuesday at 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah.
And then we'll get that flyer out everywhere possible. We'll get this replay out too. So
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate you, buddy.
Anybody have any questions though before I hang up? There's anything that maybe didn't go over? If not, going once, going twice. All right. Well, good. Thank you. And any questions, you can always reach us in Telegram. It's probably the best place. See ya.